getting blood on your hands, so don't worry about it. It'll be simple. And so that's what I did for 9 months. I went and participated in the orgy with everybody else. And, she was telling me that this was her second pregnancy. I was like, what's the goal here? And she said, we have as many abortions as our body can handle. And the more abortions we can do, the higher position we get in the end.
Sounds like Taylor Swift.
And that's what it's all about, is power and money.
But
if she
her
can
abortions
have
are
15
relationships.
abortions, she'll be on top of the world.
And that's why they fight so hard for it. Some people probably are listening to this and they don't believe it. But there was this story a few years ago. I know that you're aware of it. This satanic church that I think they filed
I'm
a
drinking
lawsuit
Coca-Cola
saying
Oreo,
that
by the way.
Abortion was their religious right.
That's the Satanic Temple, and that was, I think, in Minnesota. They have opened their own abortion clinic in New Mexico. So it's like the Samuel Alito abortion clinic or something like that. Named after, I don't know if it's named after him or his mother, but they're saying his mother should have aborted him, and then Roe versus Wade would not have been overturned.
This is heavy stuff, and I feel like the mothers, especially if some moms have had abortions, are definitely going to relate to how
like Froggy's outside, so it's kind of peaceful.
Serious of an issue that is.
I like frogs.
But let's go back to, I guess, your story, because that abortion, I think you performed at 15. But eventually you left and went to college, and you had to leave your coven. But you still were a Satanist. You wanted to find a new one. How did you find a new coven in this new place you were living?
Well, I was thinking that this coven was, in my hometown, there were 2 satanic covens. One had people that I didn't like, that was like, for lack of a better term, white trash. They were just bad people. And it made sense that they would be in a satanic coven. Bad people joining a bad group. My group seemed to be nice people. Ultimately, both groups were Satanists. But you had to be in the know to know these satanic covens were there. I didn't know. If that kid at 12 years old had not recruited me, I would have never joined.
You become a Christian, first of all, by thinking, by hearing some truth, by understanding. That's why you preach the gospel, why you preach the word of God. And the word of God then gets into the mind of a person, and it begins to interact with what's already there. And that thinking process is called perception. But perception cannot be faith. Just knowing something isn't faith. You have to add to that the second piece of the action, which is persuasion. The first has to do with your mind. The second has to do with your emotion. You become emotionally attached to that truth. You begin to think about it. It begins to play upon your heart. You begin to turn it over in your mind. You can have tons of faith, but if the object of your faith is not worthy of your faith is inconsequential. It's not about how much faith you have. It's about how much Jesus you know. There is an old story about a man who was trying to fix his television antenna in the days when such things existed. And he was on a slanted slate roof, trying desperately to get the antenna rotated in the right direction so that he would be able to watch the football game that was going to be on a bit later that afternoon. In his hurry, he lost his grip on the chimney and began to slide down the roof of his house. Finally, slipping over the edge of the roof, he caught himself by the ends of his fingers on the eaves trough, and he was dangling there 3 stories above the ground. In his desperation, he looked down and began to cry out, "Can anybody down there help me?" And there was no answer. Finally, in one last act of desperation, he looked up and yelled, "Can anyone up there help me?" And out of the heavens came its deep, resonant voice, "Believe and let go." And cried out, "Is there anybody else up there who can help me?" I love that story because it illustrates the fact that most people are willing to try anything except faith. It is quite evident that the word faith in our culture has fallen on hard times. The meaning of it in the post-Christian world has sort of morphed.
See, this is the crowded. I don't know if I can turn on the light. Can I? Well, you can see all the stuff here. Mom refuses to throw out. Right when you get in, see roach already. See all this? Oof. This is capturing this. Okay. I'm gonna get me some taquitos.
Well, let me answer you this way, Sam. Do you really want to be here? I don't want to be here. This whole thing was your stupid idea. What do we care? This guy doesn't think we should get married. Nobody we know thinks we should get married. We don't want to buggy him in the middle of the night, do we?
What? What do you suggest we do?
Nothing.
Oh, that's your solution to everything. Nothing. Is that what you're going to do for the rest of your life? Nothing?
I haven't decided yet. I've grown to hate them. That's it. I've died and gone to hell.
There's one thing you haven't considered.
Okay. Sam, Diane, you two are perfect together. I'm sorry I made a mistake, but I now see that you are the most perfectly matched couple on the face of the earth. But why am I telling you this? Let's share it with the rest of the world, shall we? The rest of you can stop getting married now. It's been done to perfection. Envy them, sir, envy them, share. For you shall be as cozy as they. I guarantee that their marriage will be a total epoch-shattering success, and I stake my life on it. Let me put that on record.
Let me show you all this. It's out of control.
Declare that Sam and Diane shall be together throughout all eternity, and if I am wrong, I hereby promise that I will take my
It's got
own
fly
life in the
paper
most
out.
disgusting manner possible. Look, take the whole machine. It's my wedding gift to you. To you are the most perfect
Trying not to get
couple
caught
since the dawn of
recording
time.
everything. Where's my Coke?
See?
Hey, Peepaw, you need anything? Here, try a bit of my Coke. Try a bit of my Coke.
And catch more
Try a bit of my Coke.
Witticism, right here on Catchy Comedy.
How is it?
Cheers is filmed before a live studio audience.
How is it?
Sixth row center for the Royal Shakespeare Company.
It's Oreo Coke, Grandpa. It's Oreo Coke. Oreo. 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 Yeah. I'll tell Mom to get you some. You want some of these?
What?
You want an Oreo Coke? I'll tell Mom to get you some.
Why don't you go to the play with Diane?
Hey, Mom. I gave Grandpa some of my Oreo Coke. He likes it. I think you need to get it for him. Can barely get keep it back there. See, this is what the hallway looks like. Need to squeeze to get through. I think my taquitos are ready. I'll stream for a minute. What you doing, Grandpa? What you doing?
And the hilarity is always wholesome. Catch the Donna Reed Show, weekdays starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. For people with diabetic nerve pain of the feet, it's time for Great Feet. Help get them with Cutenza, the only topical prescription treatment approved to help reduce diabetic nerve pain of the feet.
Right next to Grandpa.
Feet, the day-to-day ordinary things that seem extraordinary when your feet feel better. Cutenza is different. 1 30-minute application in your doctor's office.
I remember this.
3 months of diabetic foot pain relief. Cutenza can only be applied by a healthcare provider. Cutenza can cause severe irritation of eyes, mucous membranes, respiratory tract, and skin. Patients may experience pain and burning upon application and following removal of Cutenza. Reduced sensation in the feet may occur. The most common side effects were redness, pain, or itching where Cutenza was applied. If any of these side effects become severe, tell your doctor immediately. Talk to your doctor about how Cutenza may help reduce pain in your feet so you can get onto your own great feet. Cutenza. Learn more at cutenza.com.
Greetings, everyone. Hey, Doctor. Come here, Stadion. Oh, you have good news, Dr. Gray. Anniversary of me. Next week marks the anniversary of the day my beloved Lilith and I first met. No kidding. Yeah, to show my affection, I bought her a little guitar's armoire at a little antique shop I saw on the hill today. Set me back about a penny. You know, I think when you're trying to express your affection for your mate, old Wood says it best. What do I say? I was talking about the armoire. I never said that. I don't even know what an armoire is. It's a large chest. Hey, what woman wouldn't want that? So, what's Lilith getting you there, Doc? The Center Golf Clubs? Although she doesn't know it yet. Oh, how can you be so sure? Well, if that's a lot of clues around the house, you'd have to be an idiot not to know what I bought. And what's that, Dr. Bank? I haven't decided yet. Hey, Doc, I didn't know you were a fellow Langston. Someday when you feel you're good enough, I'll take you down on my front
Hey, no, you remember I took you out? I had a great time. We got 3 holes in one and I buried the windmill.
Hey, barkeep, I hear you're part mean roofer in this saloon.
Joyce? Oh my God, Joyce!
I'm surprised.
Morning, look at you. It's been ages, you know that? Hey everybody, this is Coach's niece, Joyce pt2.
Nice to meet you. Look at you. It's so good to see you. Oh, we couldn't be more thrilled to have you here. Who are you? Diane Chambers, Sam's fiance. I'm sure he must have mentioned me. Or no. Must have been oversight. Anyway, it's so nice we finally get to meet. We've all got goosebumps.
Grandpa, do you need anything?
Oh, I'll get it. Thanks.
Why didn't you tell me you were coming to Boston?
Well, I wanted to surprise you. I start college at BU in the spring quarter.
Oh my God, pt2 attending college. pt2 pronouncing college.
Grandpa, do you need anything?
Well, family's fine. Would you believe the twins are starting high school?
No kidding.
Who are the twins?
This is dangerous over here.
Business is that doing well?
What
Good
about
ball.
that nutty wild-man dad?
I'm Grandpa.
Coach's baby brother. I mean, you never knew what he was going to do next.
Hey, throw his back out back for me.
Yep.
Yes, we did.
Where are your priorities? Come on. So where's Reedsport?
Oh, it's an
Going to my room
about
for a
50
bit.
miles west of Eugene.
Oh, that goes to heck.
Throw away my plate.
Recent medical studies have shown that time zone transference, aka jet lag, not only can be very upsetting to one's metabolism, but also directly correlates to the loss of hair follicles.
Ugh. Can't see I'm going back down the hallway again to some of my backpack. When do you want me to work? I'll let you do the dishes. I'm going to my room. Yeah. Yep. Fuck you, Tammy. Fuck you indeed. Okay, it's locked, apparently. That's good. Ugh. Having to film everything reminds me of Outlast 2. Or Outlast series. I can't because I want to know I'm streaming. I'm going to smoke in the house. Again, I'm recording for you guys everything. This is what used to be my room. Yep. Know that for a fact. I need to focus on my room right now. Here's my incense. I'm gonna burn some. Where's it right? Incense burner should be. So big. What a MacGyver son of a bitch. This is my incense burner. It's gotta be here somewhere. No way to draw a hole, I don't think. This will still burn. Got a candle. There's a bit of wax in that candle, right? Well. There we go. Wax is knowledgeable enough, I can make an incense burner. Cover up my smoking smell. Where's my lighter? Let's see. Fill up my pocket. This is why I get anxiety attacks all the time. No. Put the blue bag mom for a lighter. Find mine. You should be done. Mess. Goddamn retarded phone. Felt something bite me. So how's this bird? I think I know where my lab is. So I'll just look in a minute. These living conditions are disgusting. buy me these honkies? I found them. I found some honkies. Yeah. Bad idea. Good idea. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There are ants in here.
This is the best thing Games Workshop ever made, and now it's so old that even Leonardo DiCaprio is not going to date it. But it should still be completely fine. Plot twist, it's the phone. And yes, opening that blister pack did cost me more than what I'm going to make off this video. But check this out, we're going to stamp it into some black paint and then start blotching all over the miniature. If you like nice, clean, crisp models, cover your eyes. Admittedly, I went a little heavy-handed with this, a bit more than what I would typically use, but I kind of wanted to show what was going on here. With a nice pointy brush, we're just going to grab some company grey by the Army Painter and start adding in little dots under some of those speckles. It looks weird, it feels weird, but trust the process. This actually looks like scratches and divots and dings on the surface. The black splotches become somewhat of a painted on recess, and then we're basically making it look like we're highlighting the edges where the light's going to hit. So throw that in your bag of tricks. This is the best thing Games Workshop ever made, and now it's so old that even Leonardo DiCaprio is.
I just got paid $60,000 for my car crash from using this app on my phone, and I don't know if you can see this. This is kind of, sort of, what happens in the series by Joaquin Bonk. Okay, not really. Maybe I took my own liberties a little bit, but before I get into the analysis here, I really want you guys to go and watch it for yourselves. It's so good. I really need you guys to go support their channel for me, because according to their bio, they are only 16 years old, and my God, are they talented. I would never be able to come up with something like this.
That's boring. Let's see here.
At 12 years old, had not recruited me, I would have never joined. Because I would never know there was a satanic coven there. I passed by that house. I never knew that they were in a satanic coven, or that they were starring in child pornography, or that they were trainers for kids that didn't know anything about sex. You know, and I live a block away from them. You know, so
let's see what
all
else
this is going on under my nose that I didn't know about. When I go to a big city, how am I going to find a satanic coven? And I thought, they're not going to advertise it in the town square. How am I going to find it? And I figured the best way to find it, because I knew in the swingers magazines, in the back, in the classified ads, there were satanic covens advertised back there. So I might have to do something like that. But I found it instead because they advertised it in the town square. My school had a student union.
And founder of the Church of Satan, died in rather mysterious circumstances. The date, October 31st. To add to the mystery, many conflicting reports came out.